Welcome to the stream, where we explore everyday absurdities, one punchline at a time, with ChatGPT as my co-pilot. Today, the blocks are cubic, the stakes are high, and my decision-making is questionable at best. Today marks the birth of Banterroot, my brand new Minecraft hardcore character. That's right, normal difficulty, but permadeath is on, so every block I break could be my last. We're diving into this pixelated wilderness with nothing but hope, a wooden pickaxe, and the overwhelming urge to build a dirt house like it's a five-star resort. Will Banterroot thrive? Will I immediately starve while trying to pet a creeper? Only one way to find out. Let's punch some trees and tempt fate, shall we? It's gonna be the realm of Banterfell. Survival hardcore. And maybe this isn't a fully hardcore world because I am willing to go duplicate world and restart. But what it does mean is deaths will be a lot more inconvenient. Video audio was good. We already checked that. So let's begin. So we've got a snowy biome nearby, and not many trees. Oops, I forgot my first thing to do is probably dig a hole. I'm like, this is about where one... Oh yeah, you know, I do like to have the setting general... time is still ticking, by the way. And I do need to get some shelter before nighttime, but I do like to have the coordinates. Is that... No, I think it's not under game, is it? Show coordinates. Yeah, I like to show coordinates in my games. Hopefully that's okay with everyone. I'm thinking about possibly... If I die, I'll just restart, or I'll just use a duplicate save. Which, by the way, I have actually already exported that save. I think I duplicated and then deleted it right away, but I do have an exported save. Every tree I cut down is one less thing standing between me and poor life choices. Okay, so we do have enough to make a crafting bench. And I'll make a wooden axe. Oh yeah, I should be looking out for some sheep. You know, I probably should have harvested... Excellent, a sheep right here for a bed. 2 sheep. Is this everything I need for a bed? 3 sheep. This is everything I need for a bed. Perfect, so now I can skip nighttime. Even if we have safe shelter at night, it can still kind of spawn some problematic spawns. Lumberjack simulator? More like deforestation with benefits. With benefits. I came, I saw, I timbered. I'm gonna keep on. I'll want more beds before long, so I'm gonna keep on collecting more wool. Lots of sheep here. This is very good. I will even want the sheep meat. What do we get? Raw mutton. I've got 10 raw mutton already. So is this tree fully cut down? I'll double check on this. Nope. And I didn't collect all of the wood. I just saw the sheep and got distracted. Is that a stick or a wood block? Just a stick. Still good. I don't need these. I already have a lot of raw mutton. I'm going to be saving and quitting a lot so that to make sure I don't waste my time, in-game time. I want to make some jokes. Write 3 jokes I can tell while collecting sugarcane. It'll be future paper, and then future books, which is future enchantments. Gathering sugarcane, because every great wizard starts as a swamp librarian. And what's my next one? See, I'll just pause right away, get the joke memorized, and carry on. Write three more jokes about placing the sugarcane one high to propagate them. This isn't just farming, it's pre-enchanting. I'm basically cultivating sparkles. planting them 1 block high. Because even magic starts with patience and horticulture. One block tall high today, enchanting empire tomorrow. Grow, my little leafy wands. It's not a farm, it's a sugarcane investment portfolio. Watch these stalks rise. So next up, I'm gonna still want to cut a bunch more wood, so I'm gonna make another axe. What else do I need? Shovel for some dirt digging. I'm gonna start with a dirt hut. And a pickaxe for some stone because I will want a furnace. Call me Paul Bunyan, but with worse posture and more inventory issues. So I guess that will be enough wood for now. I better get a solid uh, solid house. I'm gonna need some furnace to make torches from wood. Oops, this is gonna be tough. Water digging. So how many, actually, how many pieces of stone do I need? I'm gonna need a certain amount of stone to make a furnace. I think it's 8. So I think I've got more than 8 here. I don't want it to get too dark in here, so this will be the first dirt I dig. If it gets dark, there will be some zombie spawns or some kind of mob spawns. And I'll build a bit of a stairway up. If I fall down here again, I won't be surprised if I do. There we go. More sheep. Yep, I'll have some more sheep. So where did I start once again? I think it was around here. I've got my coordinates, it seems like I started at around 30, 60. Is that right? So I think I'll dig it down a bit first and then build a wall on top of that. So this is going to be this is all I'm going to have for my house. It's getting dark, so I better hurry up. Actually, yeah, this will be filled in. It's getting quite dark. I'm getting a bit concerned here. I'm cutting it kind of close here. I spent a bit too much time. You know what? I better get this furnace going because I don't have any torches. It's not even going to be safe in here. Where did my dirt go? Is that all the dirt I had? Okay, so I think I've got to do some more digging. What, 52 is not enough? Is that right? Okay, so no door yet. I'm gonna just use a random block on the ground to cover that up. Now this furnace appears to be giving me some light. I didn't know that. I didn't know it works that way. That's good. Okay, but now we're in the dark. And we're now safe. Excellent. I want to build a door, not tonight, though. So it's gonna be safest if I just go straight to sleep. There we go. We made it through the first night safely. That was actually cutting it quite close. Now, are these zombies gonna start burning? Yep, here it is, and we've got a creeper. Uh-oh. This is not good. Okay, so that was actually quite scary because because I'm on the hardcore mode and oops, I didn't mean to turn all of that into wood, into planks. Okay, I better make another shovel to clean this up a little bit more. We can make a stone shovel this time. So I might actually want to fully clear out this whole level of dirt because do I even want it? I kind of dug the house down one level. Is that the best idea? I don't know. Like, because it kind of, high ground is like safer. So we've got another creeper over there, which is quite scary. This could be already a death. I'm worried this could already be a death. I better get out of eyesight of that creeper. I can cook some mutton. Better cook some mutton so I can heal up. I've got two hunger. Two hunger, so I won't be healing until or I don't know, is it slow healing when I have two hunger? I think I don't. Okay, now that I have full health, then I'll heal up some, and then I'll be able to fight the creeper. I guess I just have to keep on using wood for this furnace. I would like to mine a bit and get some coal instead. I should plant these trees so that I can have some more lumber. I think I'm healed up enough to fight this creeper. And let's see if I can fight the Enderman. Let's get the creeper first, because the creeper is gonna totally chase after me. Where is the creeper? Maybe the creeper despawned. If they move away far enough, then they'll despawn. This, Enderman is being a bit difficult. How do I fight this guy? Is this going to be a death? That was actually a lot of health. Death, dead, and exit world. Wow. Okay, so let's start this over. That's how it goes. But I do want to, I'm gonna import the world. I already had it saved. No, not Skyrim, Minecraft. And I'll just delete this world. And I'll edit the title, and we'll just pretend it never happened. Okay? So it is quite an inconvenience. I had everything all set up now. Hardcore is a bit inconvenient. So this is where I started. I'm going to build my house here this time. I guess, you know, inconvenient is kind of an understatement because it won't be long before this is like a real heartache. Uh-oh, my I could hear myself once again. I think I've got it fixed now. It won't do that again, I hope. So maybe a little less. A little less tree cutting today. Those sugarcane were a bit too much. I don't need to propagate sugarcane on the first day. I should rush to get my... I was being a bit overconfident because I was ready to pause. I was doing those pausing to save time, and I thought I would have enough time. So this time I'm just going to do a little bit of wood cutting. Actually, is that actually maybe enough for the first day? Like the minimum amount, and then I'll make some shovels. Actually, I'm going to make some stone shovels right away. And I can plant these trees too. I see some coal. I like to see that coal. Can I get some coal? That would be a bit easier. Yeah, because I do kind of need coal to make those torches, so maybe this is a worthwhile endeavor here. It's a bit risky though. I only really need like 8 stone. I think that's going to be too hard to get that coal. I'm just going to have to cut a couple more trees for charcoal, and that charcoal will make the torches I need. But I would like to find some sheep around here. Yep, sheep is around. I need 3 silk to make a bed. That was a bit scary. That I shouldn't have done that. If trees had lawyers, I'd already be serving 20 to life. I'd already be serving 20 to life. I'm not chopping trees. I'm aggressively borrowing nature's I'm aggressively borrowing nature's rectangles. Minecraft, teaching kids that punching trees is a great career path. Is a great career move. Okay, so now I would like to make some. I need to shovel some dirt. You know what? I do need at least. I need just 1 more stone to make that stone shovel. There we go. Just 1 more. Where did that crafting table go? I left it somewhere. I could just make a new one. There it is. Oops. I really should be more careful with this hardcore character. Excellent, here's another sheep. I do... Oh, 2 more sheep. Perfect. Is that going to be the 3 wool I need? Sometimes they drop 2, sometimes they drop none. But mostly 1, so I've got the 3 silk. I've got everything I need for a house. This time I'm going to be a bit more careful and quick about this. So my starting point was actually, let's go back to the game settings. Game settings, turn on those coordinates again. I like to see the coordinates. I don't feel like it's too unfair because it doesn't really, it just makes me more organized. If anything, it's an additional difficulty to make sure. I guess it kind of helps with lining things up and stuff. So where's the starting point? I like to have my base right on top of the starting point if I can. Okay, this is not the starting point, but I think I actually will just have it here. It's a bit of a flat area. The starting point is probably not the most perfect starting point. It's past noon, so I still do have quite a bit of time. So last time, if I want my house to be as big as last time, 52 actually turned out to be not enough. I didn't do the math, but I think I'll need like this whole... I'll need like 64. Maybe 64 will be enough. I think it was just a little bit short. Yeah, that'll be enough. So I'll want the door right here. This time I won't fill in the diagonals, at least not on the first day. So what is this? 5 by 5? 5 by 5 by 5. Okay, so I can use all of these. Maybe half I'll keep as logs. Yep, I'm gonna want all of those to be coal, charcoal. Let's quickly place that torch. Now it's lit, and lit means safe. Now how about a door? Okay, but a roof is an absolute must as well. I actually think I might be still short on blocks 9, 8. Looks like I am gonna have some troubles tonight. I only need like 5 more. Okay, that's enough. More than enough, actually. Oops. And make that bed, and we are safe. Oops. There we go. Home sweet home. Or let me place this bed. Home sweet home. Welcome to my 5-star mud mansion. Earthy tones throughout. It's not just dirt. It's open Let's get that back to normal. It's open concept rustic minimalism. I call this architectural style early caveman. Hey, it's not ugly. It's eco-friendly on a budget. Some build with quartz. I build with courage and compost. When I said I wanted to stay grounded, this isn't what I meant. This wasn't what I meant. You laugh, but this is how real estate empires start. In the dirt. My mortgage? One shovel and zero standards. It's not a dirt hut, it's a luxury subterranean experience. If it rains, I get an indoor mud spa. That's value. Some people build castles. I build character. They are, you are what you build, they said. So apparently, I'm Grimecore. I could have built with wood, but I chose emotional vulnerability. This house is like my live stream. Rough, honest, and slightly unstable. My home may be dirt, but at, but at least it's not emotionally hollow like my cobblestone neighbors. It's not much, but it's honest mud. But it's honest mud. Interior design tip: Interior design tip: brown is the new beige. Some say I live in filth. I say I live in opportunity. Okay, not too bad. It is kind of strong symmetry with these flowers. I think that might not be too bad because it is kind of they're almost like in, if a flower is in a vase, then it's okay, and those are kind of in a vase, I should say, not a vase, right? It's not a vase, it's a vase. If it's in a vase, it can be symmetrical, so those ones are kind of like attached to the house. Those other flowers happen to be around and also helping with the aesthetics. With the aesthetic, that is. Now, why am I collecting these extra dirt blocks? I don't know. Let's make some storage space. I guess the dirt will help with any kind of bridging or stairs I need, especially with all of these deep crevice caves. I've got a lot of deep crevice caves. Maybe this upper area will be my next level house. How about planting some trees? It's surprising how fast trees grow, so hopefully these trees will have grown by the time I go get back here. So I'll propagate these sugarcane once again, and actually I'll propagate them right nearby the hut this time. I'm starting to get hungry, I'm noticing. Luckily I haven't taken on any damage, so it doesn't really matter. It's kind of nice to get that death out of the way really quickly, because now we can see even in hardcore mode, you can just start over, if at least. I think I'm gonna maybe have a save. Maybe I'll make the rule like one save per day per live stream. If I die during the live stream, then I have to start the today's save over once again. So it should have some kind of bigger losses if I die right away. Whereas that first loss, I already did have a hut built, so it's almost night. Not quite night yet. There we go. I'm gonna want some torches, some more torches, so let's use up all this coal. Maybe I'll keep one charcoal. What do I need one charcoal that will just stay in the chest? I wonder if the gameplay will be different now that I'm playing in hardcore mode, because a lot of times I like store stuff to restart my character. Like if I need, I might need some like weapons and armor to restart my character. but now it doesn't work like that. So I don't really need anything anywhere except at my main base. Oh yeah, let's propagate that sugarcane first of all, because I think that's going to take a little while. Awesome, we got a tree already growing. We planted that tree just, last night. I didn't notice that we had sugarcane right here. There's sugarcane on the other side and a lot more trees over there, so I'll head out that way. I think I'm going to want mutton because as soon as I get damaged for any kind of reason, I'm going to want that food. Or that will do. Will it actually? Yeah. That'll do for now. But I am gonna need like 1 or 2 more axes. I don't have enough stone, or I don't have any stone, right? Yeah, I got just enough stone. How late in the day is it already? I think it's not noon yet. So we do actually still have some time. I think I will try to be a bit more careful. So maybe I'll just chop 1 or 2 trees. What are these? I think I have seen these. Are these firefly, something like firefly bushes? Ah, yes, my favorite workout. Minecraftian exercise. Leaf litter. Interesting. Environmentalists hate me, but crafting tables adore me. But crafting tables? But crafting tables, they adore me. This is a branch of my career I didn't expect. I didn't expect to grow into. I think after this tree I'm gonna have to head back already. I'm a bit worried about the night. I'm very unprotected. Any more branches? Yes, here's one. Two. That would almost look like it was part of the other tree. Maybe it was. Okay, I want to collect any sugar cane I see. I only see one patch. I thought there was two. Did I miss a patch? So I wonder what these firefly bushes do. I'm going to collect those and I'll have to read about that. Maybe, actually, I do have a bit of time before the end of the day. Maybe I'll do that right now. What are the uses of firefly bushes? Maybe they're just aesthetics. They do look pretty cool. I wonder if they light up at night. Maybe they actually emit light. I like that this door faces the sun because it's like a window. I can see what time it is. In vanilla Minecraft, firefly bushes do not exist. Yes, this is vanilla. At least not as a default item or block. However, depending on what you're playing, mod pack, data pack, or future update, it could be a custom item. Okay, it looks like I think ChatGPT doesn't know about these yet. Anything I can do before night? I guess I can chop this one tree that grew immediately. Each log brings me closer to bringing a slightly less disappointing shack. The joke actually says ChatGPT wrote the joke and said slightly more, a step to bringing a slightly more disappointing shack, but I don't get that. So I went with less disappointing. I'll leave that baby sheep because it could grow up and it could, and they don't give loot. Babies don't have loot. You ever get a feeling the leaves are judging you? I chop trees the way I handle emotions, quickly and without replanting, and with zero replanting. In this economy, chopping trees is my retirement plan. You know you're a pro when you can fell an oak without blinking or replanting. Or replanting. I'm not sure which of those I think I want a more level or replanting. Okay, I put my dirt blocks away. Uh-oh. So I'm gonna have to be chopping my way back down too. Maybe I should make a crafting table here. My axe just broke, and that's my last axe. But it looks like there might be a bit more daylight left. Oops. Yeah, I think I'm gonna want some more. Like, so many trees here. I will probably want more tools many times. It's less storage space to just store all of the materials. So let's just make a crafting bench right here. They say money doesn't grow on trees, but sticks do, and sticks are basically currency here. Cutting down trees in Minecraft because therapy is expensive and wood is free. So that's all of my tree cutting down jokes completed. Lots of, you know what, I have so many sprouts here, I doubt I'll need to come back all this way for wood, so maybe it would be a good time to head back and start planting trees, because I have a whole lot of trees to plant. And it does look to be the last quarter of the day. We've got all the makings of a whole forest here, 28 saplings, 28 and 8 birch saplings, 28 oak, and 8 birch. So I'll just plant them all around. Trader, what does this trader have in store? He wants fermented spider eyes and hay bales. Packed ice. I can buy some packed ice and dye jungle logs. Not very good trades. Not very interested. All right, all 28 trees planted, or 36 actually, if you combine both the birch and the oak. 36 trees. Now that's gonna be a bit of a forest, especially plus after the 8 or so that I had planted before. All right, what's a nice way to end the stream? Maybe right up on this hill overlooking this new, no, it's a little too far away. Maybe just right around here. Save and quit, and so I will export this right away. Let's export it right away. I'll call it 0, 1, and I'll add 0, 1, and what is it? Mud hut. It's a little zoomed out. Let's actually zoom it in just a little bit. That's nicer. And that's a wrap for day 1 in the realm of Banterfell. We've got a dirt hut with character, a sugarcane operation that's basically an enchanting empire in waiting, and we politely removed an entire forest. Don't worry, we'll regrow it right next to home base. Sustainability, but with axes. Banterfell is starting to feel like a real place now. Muddy, magical, and mildly concerning. But it's home. Next episode, we'll be fencing in some new friends and building out our animal pasturages. Maybe even discover what weird chaos awaits us beyond the next hill. Until then, stay blocky, stay cozy, and don't punch trees without a plan.